Hey boys, what's going on? It's your boy Clazo here today, guys, and today I'm bringing you another deck tech. Today we are going to be playing Lurking Fear, which is one of my favorite archetypes in the game. I've been playing Lurking Fear since the day it came out. I constantly keep this list updated. The current list I'm bringing you guys today, I would say still needs a little bit of work, but I really want to show it off because it's still been a lot of fun to play. So let me show you guys. First off, we're running Casva in this list. I feel like Casva is really nice in this meta, being able to ping some stuff off, like phantasms hiding in the back, your opponent's phantasms, stuff like that. Even though you can't kill them in one hit, but, you know, eventually you'll kill it. But yeah, I like Casva a lot in this meta. We're running 3 Consuming Rebirths. They pair very well with everything with Dying Wish. 2 Demonic Lures. I think this is a staple in Abyssian, being able to whip your opponent's minions away. 3 Healing Mystics. And 3 Phantasms. Let me just hop to 3 Healing Mystics and 3 Phantasms. We're only running 6/2 drops in the deck. I know it's not a lot, but I feel like we really don't need any more, and I hope that's enough. I've been playing it a little bit. It's still been performing pretty well, so I'm going to keep it at 3 Phantasms, 3 Healing Mystics. The reason we're running Phantasm in this deck because it pairs very well with 2 other cards in this deck, so that's why we're running Phantasms instead of Jaxi. We're running 3 Lurking Fears, which is what the deck's based around, you know, lowering the cost of all minions with Dying Wish in my action bar, and deck by 1 is very strong, so running all 3 copies of that, you have to run all 3 copies of this. We're running 2 Desolators. They really help against artifact decks. They really help you against the sustain game with, like, if you're trying to stay alive. Definitely if you're playing Face, you're just trying to live off for BBS, you can just keep spamming Desolators. Definitely late game, since we're playing Casva, we can play it, ping it, play it again, if we really want to. So, it's a pretty cool card. We're running 3 Dilatas. I like Dilatas a lot, giving us that 0/10 Tombstone, allowing us to stall the game a little bit longer until we can get our bigger minions out and stuff like that. Also able to do a lot of damage as a 5/3. Running 2 Nashers. I like Nasher. Nasher is like a neutral Earth Sister. I found them very useful, able to just swarm the board, or not swarm the board, but deal a little bit of AoE on board. It also pairs very well with Consuming Rebirth. It's like an instant AoE. Really like the card a lot. Performs pretty well almost all the time, so we're going to play 2 Nashers. We're playing 2 Lightbenders, and I've never played Lightbenders in my Dying Wish decks before, but I feel like right now in the current meta, you have to have it against all the tiles and all the stuff that's just going on in the current meta. You have to have Lightbender. Lightbender also pairs very well with Dagonas, which we'll talk about when we get there. Being able to dispel Dagona is very important. We're running 3 Necromatas for the draw. I like this a lot better than Void Hunter. Being able to find specific minions in Dying Wish is awesome. So, like, if you really don't want a Lightbender, you really don't want these Phantasms, you really want to find those Dying Wish minions to keep spitting out because you already play Lurking Fear. Necromata helps with that a lot. We're running 2 Cadence. Now, I like this card a lot. Okay, this card has helped me win a lot of games. This is your secret win condition in the deck. Cadence allows you to destroy a friendly minion to deal its attack to enemy general. This pairs very good with Phantasm, as Phantasm buffs things attack in your hand. This also works very well with Dagonas that you play. So you play Dagona, your opponent can't kill it, you go hit your opponent the next turn, deal 8 damage, Cadence your Dagona off, and hopefully win the game, dealing another 8 damage to him. So Cadence can really help. That way you can also use it on some other big minions that Phantasm decides to buff. So I like Cadence a lot. It's worked out pretty well. We're running 3 Reaper of the 9 Moons. This with Phantasm is awesome, man. Like, even if you get 1 buff on this, it's a 7/3 flyer, which is great. Dealing 7 damage to face is awesome. And then the Dying Wish is great. Just make sure when you do play this deck, you don't Consuming a Rebirth on your Reaper of the 9 Moons, because it kind of cancels each other out. Because Reaper of the 9 Moons, the minion that you spawns on the space that the Reaper died on. So if you're going to Consuming Rebirth it, you won't get your Reaper back. So keep that in mind as you're playing the deck. Running 3 Grimes. Grimes is just, you know, you get good RNG or bad RNG with it. That's really all to say about Grimes. But we're playing Dying Wish. It's really fun to pair with, like, Consuming Rebirth and a bunch of this other stuff. I like Grimes a lot, you know. Sometimes he can win you the game, depending on what you get. RNG Jesus, man. We're running 3 Spec Revs. Spec Rev is just the best Abyssian card in the game. If you're not running Spec Rev in this deck, you can put in Dying Wish minions if you want, but you cannot make an Abyssian deck and not put Spec Revs. They're just that good. we're definitely running all copies of Spec Revs. This card also pairs pretty good with Cadence if your opponent can't kill it off and they just run away. You just Cadence off a Spec Rev, deal 6 damage to him, which is awesome. Or you can combo with him again, maybe hit another minion, deal another 4 damage to him, then Cadence him and deal another 6 damage. That's 10 damage you can do with him. So, really fun. You just won't be able to Cadence combo with him on the turn that you play him because he's so expensive. And you can't lower his cost because he's not Dying Wish. Last but not least, we're running Dagonas now. I love this card. It's great. Being able to devour any minion anywhere is awesome. So you can devour your own minions or your opponents. Just get right next to their general. So their general's going to have to run away, block themselves off somehow. So you can hopefully go face with Dagona, hit them with the Cadence combo. Because when Dagona dies, it's going to spit out the devoured minion on the space. So keep that in mind. So you really want Dagona to die when you're trying to end game. But yeah, that is the list. I hope you guys enjoy it. I will bring you guys back when we hop into some matches. Alright, looking for a game now. Hopefully we get a pretty good match. Hopefully we don't get paired up against, you know, like Grandmasters. I'm not really in the mood to play them. I just got on. This is going to be my first match of the day. I really want to hop on and record this deck, though. I really do love this deck. This deck plays very well most of the time. Look at me. What I asked for? No Grandmasters. Who do I get? Demi, Remy. My luck. Alrighty, so. You guys don't know Demi, Remy. He's a very good player. Drop Desolator. We're just going to move up. We are going to move up. We are going to play Healing Mystic. Next turn, I can go Healing Mystic to Tau to Lurking. Actually, that's just Lurking Fear. I think Lurking Fear is a better play. Being able to get that started is great. I can just play the Dilatas and just go face. You know, like, you can even combo this, like, late game if you wanted to. For, like, right now, for 8 mana, I could combo this and deal 5. We're actually going to drop Cadence. I should have dropped it before I played minions, but that's fine. Dilatas able to steal the tile. Able to trade into the Silverguard Knight if I so choose to. Demi is a really good player, so we have to expect a lot of great things coming from him. He knows what he's doing. He's a very smart player. I beat him in the past, so I know I can beat him. I'm just worried to see what he's going to do here. Now, I think he might be on a Titan deck, unless we start seeing some spells. I've really been seeing a lot of Titan Argeon decks, so that's what I'm just going to assume that he's playing. Holy Immolation coming out here. Alright, so it's not a Titan deck. Early Holy Immolation going to set us back a little bit. Yes, it is. We'll call that a turn. I'm not gonna hit the Silverguard with Cass. I'd rather trade the Reaper into Silverguard instead. I mean, he's playing very aggressive, man. That Holy Immolation really did not do us good. Really set us back. He's on 4 mana here. Lightbender coming out. Unfortunate. Still able to trade into this, though, so I think that's fine. I could ping kill this right now. And then play like a Healing Mystic. Or play like a Necromata. I think our best move is to get rid of that. Really like our hand. We're just going to play out the Necromata. I don't have anything else to play. I don't want to replace anything in hand. The Healing Mystic is too valuable right now since we're low on health. We'll call that a turn. And that's why I like playing cast, because you're able to ping things off and start killing stuff. With Lilith, it's a little harder. So we do have Demi trapped here. Lucky for us. He does have a lot of cards still in hand. He still has 5 cards in hand. You could play like Sentinel and kill this off, which would suck. We only get 1 card draw out of this. I really want to play it on it. Okay. So he's going to Draining Wave off that. That's fine. Him taking 4 is great for us. And then he's going to play a Blue Conjurer. Ain't that something? Into a Beam Shock. Into a Beam Shock. Ain't that something? Okay. We're going to heal up. I'm opting to do this instead. I'm opting to do that instead of playing Grimes because I'd rather develop a board. Plus, the Dealitas die, get another 0-10 wall, which slows down the game again, which I really need. Something I'm scared is that now since he has Blue Conjurer, he's going to be starting to get card draw off of it, which is kind of scary. Really need to take care of it. I can actually devour it next turn if I so choose to, depending on what he plays and how he plays it. We'll see what he does, though. Alright, yeah, so he's going to be BS Conjurer. Makes sense. Makes sense that he wants to get card draw out of that. I feel like maybe even Conjurer might be his top end. Because if he's playing Conjurer... No, he's gonna hit us with a Holy Immolation here. 100% getting hit by Holy Immolation here. That's unfortunate. Down to 7. Lore Master, get another Holy Immolation. Oh, man. I'm going to choose to take damage here. I want to put the wall right on top of him so he can't run. I can die by a Holy Immolation, Tiger. But I'm just hoping he can't get to me. Just hoping he can't get to me. Need to find some healing. He's playing the Holy Immolations are really killing us this game. We've taken 8 damage off Holy Immolations. I think maybe turn 1 instead of playing Lurking Fear, I should have maybe played Healing Mystic instead. And that would have I mean, I'd be at 2 health right now, though, if not, huh? So he's gonna hit the wall. Mana Forger. He's gonna chain it to Holy Immolation, bro. No, he can't. Can't. He's out of mana. Drop Elixir. Okay. So I kind of like his deck, man. Getting a lot of card draw off those Blue Conjurers is really cool. Playing a lot of these cheap spells to abuse that Blue Conjurer as well. Another stun coming out, man. Need Desolators. See, what I would like to do is to play, like, if I was able to kill this somehow, big tile, consuming rebirth this so it comes back. But if I consuming rebirth it, I don't really have anything else to play. I think we'd rather Dagona here. Rather Dagona here. Hey, healing Mystic's fine, man. Putting us up to 6. That way we don't die to a, like, Holy Immolation. Even though I don't think he can... no, he can hit us. He can hit us. If he draws into, like, an Iron Cliff on top of me, Holy Immolation. But I don't think he's around Iron Cliffs. I think his top end is a Blue Conjurer. And I think he's living off all these cheap spells that he's playing. For free right now, like the Sundrop Elixirs and the Beam Shocks. I actually don't know if he got the Mana Forger from the Blue Conjurer or if he's running Mana Forger in the deck just because it pairs very well with a lot of his spells. I don't think he's running Mana Forger in the deck, though. This is going to trade. He can't take 6. If I can draw into Cadence, we can win. He's at exactly 16 health. Oh, you know what? He might Holy Immolate. He's going to Holy Immolation on that thing. He's going to Holy Immolation on it. That would be a good play for him. No, he's looking for the lethal. Mana Forger. Hercules. Holy Immolation for 2. He's trying to hit that wall. That's what's important. Oh, that's so bad, man. The Holy Immolations are real this game. Saving the day, like always. I don't think we're going to win this game at this point. I can't, man. He's developing too much of a board. Arcanists are fucking lame. All this Blue Conjurer, that's what it is. And I can't do anything about it. Can't do anything about it, unfortunately. I'm doing what I can. I felt like playing Grimes because I really wanted to get something big on board. Unfortunately, we drew a Rex, which is like the worst. Battle Pet, getting Battle Pets is the worst. Blue Conjurer RNG will win him this game. That's fine. It's still been a pretty good game so far. Like I said, the deck we're playing isn't like, it's not a tier 1 deck. And I'm playing a Grandmaster with the Lurking Fear deck. Come on. But the deck is still, like, it's just a fun deck to play, which is why we play it. If he gets close enough, I'm just going to have to eat that thing back up. Technically, I'm not targeting it with this spell. I'm targeting it with a minion. Age Sworn. To a Silver Guard? Come on, man. Just not my game right now. I cannot draw a Demonic Lore to save my life. Sure as hell cannot. We're probably going to get hit by a Holy Immolation and lose here, most likely. Come on. Un7? I just got Un7. I just got Un7. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Hopefully he doesn't have an answer for Dagona. He can't BBS on the Mage Sworn. He's too far away. Now I have the Nasher into Consuming Rebirth combo, which is pretty nice. Also can just spam out Desolator and start doing Desolator heals. I can't find a Cadence, man. I can't find Cadence. And Cadence is kind of like the win condition a little bit. Like, it helps. We're probably going to Nasher Consuming Rebirth here, which is a pretty nice... Oh, okay. Good game. Unless we draw, man. Unless I draw into a miracle Lightbender, we're losing. Eclipse. RNG, man. Blue Conjurer wins games. What can I say? Too hard to win against it. Yep. Sure does. Sure does win games. I fucking hate this card. Whenever this minion takes damage, it deals that much damage to the enemy general. Like, there's no way to kill it. I don't have a single way to kill it. Just Desolator combo for days, man. Oh, I can't cast BBS because of Mage Sworn. I can't even. I just lose. Yeah, we lost, man. Unfortunately, Blue Conjurer just gets too much value, man. It's just too much. Too much. CPG, please nerf. Alright, we're going to get another game. Unfortunately, man, we lost. But, what'd I say? We were going to get a Grandmaster. I knew. I just felt it in my soul that we were going to play a Grandmaster. And they're playing Blue Conjurer. Cool. And our starting hand looks like ass. So that's not good. I promise you the deck, I mean, I still enjoy playing the deck. I'm playing it against the top people in the game. If I was in gold doing a deck tech, I'd be destroying people with this. I just had a feeling I was going to play Demi, man. I lost so much rank, too. I went from 69 to 77. Feels bad, man. Three consuming rebirths in our starting hand, not the greatest. And then I draw the Healing Mystic, of course. Well, he can already double ramp, and we had no turn one, so that is not good for us. I can go Dilatos next turn, which is nice. That's about all I can do. I have a Lightbender as well, depending on what he develops. Another Celebrant. He's looking to ramp into something. Enter an inner way. Alright. Well, 1/7s already. That's not fun. I did take at least one tile from him. I can't give him top, bottom, and this back one, right? That's too much? Too much. We'll hit one of the Celebrants. That way, if it does trade into the Dilatos, it just dies. We're okay with that. Falcius, okay. This is not a good start. At all. At all. I just realized I had two duelist things playing. I do apologize about that. I hope it wasn't too loud. I have to go back in the video and check. I didn't notice I had two duelist things up at once. So we're actually going to Consuming Rebirth right here. We're going to Consuming Rebirth on that. Consuming Rebirth on the Amara, bringing the Amara back. I'm gonna make him force trade the Falcius into the Tombstone, or his general hit and then a Celebrant hit. Blood of Air coming out. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's still fine. I still think that's fine. Alright, so. Don't want to get too far from him because he could be playing a fault deck, which I really don't want to deal with. Oh, wow. Good job, Nasher. Or not Nasher, Grimes. Grimes gives me soul. The worst. The worst thing he could have gave me is soul. A 1 freaking 1. Nasher, you're supposed to be, or not Nash. I keep calling him Nasher. Grimes is supposed to be my friend. Why you do this? EMP, great. I knew it was coming eventually. And we're going to play Dagona here. The only way he's going to be able to kill this Dagona, he's not going to be able to face damage it. The only way he's going to be able to kill this if he Blood of Airs it, which is fine, because then that eats up his EMP, so who cares? Gonna get some card draw here, that's fine. Hopefully we can draw into a, what are we looking for? Baracco's fine. Consuming Rebirth there, get rid of all those. We'll get rid of one of these rock people. I am going to choose to put a Phantasm right in his face. I'm going to choose to put a Phantasm right in his face. It just develops more of a board for me, which is fine. Only thing he could do is trade the Skyrock Golem into this. Oh, he can actually double trade Skyrock Golem into this, get his EMP back, but then I can just Dagona the EMP again, or I could just whip the EMP into a corner. Rasha's. Rasha, oh man, the answers are real right now. Rasha's into a Falcius to get rid of both the threats. And then he's also going to be able to kill off the Dagona here, which is unfortunate. Last time I should have pinged this and I didn't even notice it was sitting on a tile. That was actually a misplay. Great. More answers. What a joy. Get out of here. Octoon is not what we are looking for. Really want to keep the Dagona. There we go. Got another Grimes. It's fine. You're going to trade here into here. Only has 2 cards in hand. Let's just hope he didn't top deck Blood of Air. Is he gonna take 5 from Grimes unless he has another Falcius? I hope not. Oh yeah, no, he's gonna trade. That's a smart move. Come on, Grimes, help me out. I'll take that. It's a 3-5. It's gonna be a 5-3 on my turn. Better than a 1-1, I guess. Right? Into another Rasha's. Oh gosh. Fitting himself in the corner, man. We're gonna have to trap him in somehow. We'll summon another Grimes. And we got an Ancient Grove! Haha! That thing off slowly. So the reason, oh my god, Cadence is in hand, boys. The combo wombo is about to be here. Yeah, so first wish, trying to draw up some cards. Now the reason I was saving the Dagona is because we know he's playing Amara Healer because we stole one earlier in the game, and I was really waiting for that. Getting more card draw here. Amara won't even save him at this point. Tiger. He doesn't know we actually have lethal, so it doesn't matter. He bought himself another turn, but we have lethal. Let's go, baby. Cadence for the W. Alrighty. Down to 73. Alright, boys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you guys leave it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I am going to look through it. I'm sorry I was running 2 duelists at the same time, and I didn't notice the volume because when I play, I have my volume down on my speakers. And I didn't notice until I saw it, like, blinking at me. But anyways, yeah, I'll look into it. If it looks good still... you know what, we'll still play it, and if not, then, you know, we'll figure something out. But other than that, I'm your boy Clazo. Hope you guys keep on dueling. I'll see you guys next time.